Hello, everyone. I hope y'all could hear me. This is our first time doing
Oh
this. So,
my
y'all, if
God.
you are in the chat, please let the girls know. Okay. If you're in the chat, please let the girls know. What's up, Ghost?
What is going on?
So if you all are hearing this, everyone who's at the sound, who can hear the sound of my voice, let me just check one more time, y'all. This is Hood, but this is our first one. So, be a little lenient. As
Right.
people come in, just let me know if you guys can hear me. This is my first time. I'm a virgin. We're both virgins at this.
That's right.
We haven't done this before.
This is so new to me. Like, oh my God. This our first time, but you does this.
I mean, I've been here before, but then I realized, okay, so first of all, welcome to the first of hopefully many episodes of Can I Ask You a Question? A conversation between two friends. My name is Busy Blue, as you guys know, and I'm sure she's been on the channel before, but with us and who will be co-hosting this show with me is Tatiana Michelle. Hey, Tatiana, how you been,
Busy. I've been good. How are you?
I've been good. You know what? You look good. You came on the screen. And I was like, okay, Curls. Come through, Curls. You gotta give it to them.
What? And you know what? And I was saving this for the show because I'm about to get on you. I'm about to get on you.
Oh, read me. You're gonna drag me this early?
Let me tell y'all. Today is my birthday.
Happy birthday! Oh my God! Today is your birthday.
Happy birthday!
I didn't even say happy birthday. I didn't even act like it was a special occasion. Girl, we got you working on your birthday. I'm so sorry. First of all, I'm the worst friend in friend history. I apologize. You know what? But I'll never forget it again.
This was special. When you came with this idea, I'm like, you know what? Although that Monday is my birthday, it's okay. This
oh, you could have said no.
No, it's okay.
You ain't got nothing else to do.
I ain't got shit to do.
Right,
I know it's okay. I made time. Like, no, you wasn't doing nothing.
Had nothing to do, girl. Everyone, so for a little bit of background about both of us, we are both from Rochester, New York, the great upstate. And we've known each other since we were young. Let's just say since we were young. It's been a long time, and I don't want to. I started realizing how long I knew, or how long I've known people from college, and then I was like, I don't want to start saying those numbers. So knowing that this is about to go back to middle school, we're gonna leave it alone. And say that we've known each other.
Just know we known each other for a long time.
A very, very long time, and we've always just meshed well. We've always just meshed well. We both had, I think what I've always loved about you is that we both had aspirations and something that was in an entertainment realm at one point. And it was just in our bones. It was in our souls. Girl, you thought you was about to be Ashanti. Now Ashanti didn't want to be Ashanti. But we really thought we were going to be something in this entertainment realm. And we just always had that push and had that drive. We went into totally different things. I don't talk about what I do personally. I don't know you talk about it a little bit on your channel.
I get a little personal. Yeah,
she does get a little personal.
Yeah.
And then I want to say you started YouTube first. And then I started after. Now I only started because I had nobody to talk to Big Brother about, and Black people don't watch it like that. So I had to go to the internet, and then we became each other's encouragement.
Definitely.
It failed because I'll be making videos and now they're cheap. But now we're here and we have a new, burst and gust. And you know what? With the love of the busy bees in the chat, y'all put your bees in the comments for Tyler's birthday today. I'm sure that they're gonna put their foot on our necks and they won't take it off. Do you want to tell them about yourself and your channel, just for all those, this is the introduction.
So you guys, I, like Busy said, I started my channel a couple years ago. Being in Rochester, I wanted to do a talk show. Like he said, we just had dreams of just being big, like singing. Like we wanted to model, we wanted to be a host, like this everything. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do YouTube. I didn't really know anything about YouTube, but it seemed cool. I always was on it. So like, I'm gonna do YouTube. I swear I'm gonna put the Tatiana Michelle show. long story short, really wasn't consistent with that. So I just kind of like
long show short.
long show short. But anywho, so fast forward, I just started doing more like lifestyle vlogging, advice videos, stuff like that in that nature. And Busy, he started his channel. I remember you calling me saying that you was interested in doing YouTube. I mean, I wasn't a pro at the time, but I gave him the tips that I knew. He started, and we're both here, but my channel just more so of a lifestyle vlogging channel.
You had some hard hitting though. Don't sell yourself short now, girl. When you were doing Discovery, you did have the views, okay? You had baby mamas, people who lost their parents.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, we talked about really serious things like the homeless in Rochester. We talked about being a mother at a young age. We talked about a woman who didn't know her biological mother, but she ended up finding her mother just from working with her, never knew for all those years. Some things I talked about, what else? A rapper, his struggle with being a rapper, but being gay, and and speaking of him, he passed away. And
my God.
Yes, I don't know if you remember, I did an interview with, that was my very first episode that I did. And he passed away, I want to say a few months ago. And it just really, really bothers me. And just going back to that video, and it's just like, wow, this was my first show. And he the one who I feel like believed in me at that time. And he made it seem like I was just Oprah. So, and just knowing that he's not here now.
Thank you so much for having me. I can't believe that I'm
I'm like, hold up. I'm like, nobody. But, rest in peace to Kevin. But yeah, so I did talk about some very, very tough things on my show. But I'm doing other things. Life has changed, and I want to start talking more different about what I'm doing right now. But we'll get into that a little later. Little background.
And for those who I guess will be possibly listening to this in a podcast form, I'm Busy Blue, and I only started doing YouTube because I needed to talk to Big Brother with someone. Like I needed someone to talk about the show with, and that was truly only it. I was listening to other podcasters or YouTubers, and I was like, "Girl, you're wrong. Like you're wrong." And I couldn't say that to them, and I couldn't really get my voice amplified. And once I quit my job when I was in Vermont, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna, live off of savings. And after once the new season started, I said, I'm gonna start a channel because y'all hoes don't like the show, and I need someone to talk to about with the show. It skyrocketed. Like I was not
prepared. It did really good, really fast.
The amount of growth. I was starting to think like, okay, what do I do with this? And then YouTube fame, it gets to your head. And you start thinking, okay, well, let me get a logo, let me get an intro, let me get a like start buying all these things. And then fast forward 3 years later, y'all can't get me on the screen, okay? And I purchased all types of logos, intros. But it just skyrocketed so fast, and I've been able to meet and be in a company of just so many great individuals. I've met lifelong friends, truly friends, out of this experience, and I've gotten chance to meet some of the individuals who've been on the cast and now partaking into other episodes and being involved in like larger YouTube channels. And it's been, it's just been a wild.
So I never watched the show. So it come on like how many times it come out the year?
Too much. It comes on, naturally it comes on Sunday, Wednesdays, and Thursday.
Oh, wow.
But it's been very touch and go. I haven't watched the show since all the Black people left. So I don't know what they're doing over there.
So that's why you stopped watching it?
Yeah, I like to see.
Did it get like boring or like?
I like to see melanin on my screen. And once the melanin is gone, once the flavor, the savoriness is gone from the show, what am I watching? Y'all white man hoes for? Okay. And the people who are left, they're not strategic, they're whiny, they're boring. They did a whole recap of the whole season, and they were barely in any of the flashbacks. And y'all y'all, it got to be very sad to live y'all type of life, okay? I don't want it. So, it comes on a lot. So it's taxing, but it's definitely rewarding. And I feel like I've definitely cultivated and created a community of bees. We call ourselves
Yes,
bees
you did.
supporters. Yeah, and we're like they love each other. When I go live, they barely listening to me. Once I go back and watch the video, they talking to each other. It's like, hello, was anybody listening to me?
Right, like I'm right here. Like
exactly, they're all talking to each other, congregating. Hey, girl, did you fix that thing I told you about yesterday? And they're talking to each other, and not even about me or the show. But we created a community that I can't take. Yeah, I you guys are amazing. So make sure you guys go follow us. I'm Busy Blue, no space, no E on all social media platforms, and I know we're going through a little process. Where can the girls follow you, Top?
You guys can follow me at Tatiana Michelle TV here on YouTube. TateANA MICHELLE TV. And you can also follow me on Tatiana Michelle TV on Instagram as well.
So before we dive, you know what? I think maybe this could be a segue. Girl, I went to try to create our photo for this live and this conversation. And did Instagram say you violated rules? What? There were no photos there on your Instagram. Like there were 0 photos there.
What, you talking me?
What is? Yes.
Oh, like when you just went to go check my Instagram?
I tried to go there. I was like, okay, let me go see, what photos I can take. I'm sure she's put up her best. There's no. There.
I took my photos away because I'm just trying to like rebrand myself. So sometimes just gotta start fresh sometimes. And
what brought this on?
Huh?
What brought this on?
I don't know. Like sometimes you just get bored well, I know I do. I get bored a lot. And I've been kind of like doing a lot of research on how to connect my YouTube and my Instagram together to make it grow, to get myself more out there. And sometimes it's all about how you post things. What are you posting, to make people actually want to, follow you. So I'm just like, I need everything to just make sense. And also I'm coming out with a whole new series to my channel. And I just want everything to kind of like tie in and be a little more personal than what I usually post, like just regular selfies. Like I want everything to make sense. That's all.
Do you think it'll be hard to? So I love you being authentically you.
Okay.
And it was one of the hardest things for me to grab a hold of. These hoes in the comments let me know it all the time. Trying to chase all of the, it's better to post this or make it look like this. And it was like, girl, that's a lot of work. Okay?
It is a lot of work.
Those pictures were very good. And you want me to remove them or archive them? No. Okay. You will see the transition. Okay. Once the photos start to look better. But I'm not taking these things down. What prompted you to say, you know what? I'm really going to start? Because you had a lot of content. There was so much material
some of the stuff, I don't know if you're talking about my main channel or my Tatiana Michelle TV channel.
It's Tatiana Michelle TV, I think was.
Okay. Because a lot of the stuff that was on there was like really, really old. And some of the videos was like really, really old. Like if you go on my YouTube now, like some videos you don't even see. But that's why like I just deleted some of them. And like a lot of them had like the Tatiana Michelle show. I'm not doing that anymore. A lot of them had the Let's Talk Tuesday. Like I'm not doing that anymore. That's all.
Oh, Let's Talk Tuesday. It's such a gem. And family drama didn't exist. It was such a gem.
Thank you.
Girl, then I did like Let's Talk Tuesdays. Okay. Y'all had a hit there. Y'all had a hit.
Yeah, it was definitely a hit. Definitely.
It was now. Somebody might have got a hit if y'all would have continued. But I guess let's dive into. Let's get like, girl. I didn't even know it was your birthday. Okay, so
you disrespectful.
You know what? I think the last time we saw each other. What was the last time?
I don't know the last time we saw each other.
And
we didn't see each other this year.
You gotten married, children living together, cohabitating space. You have daughters and sons and babies, and like there's really catch me up, okay? Because the last time I saw you, you was in a whole nother house, like you didn't want to answer the door for me, okay?
You is lying.
Oh no!
Wait, no.
It was that nasty breakup.
That was not the last time.
And I had to pick your daughter up from school.
That was not the last time.
Was it?
No, you saw me since we gotten back together.
Okay. And what happened?
You not remember? Okay, no. So I'm trying to think. The last time you saw me, was I married?
I would hope not, because I would be very upset. We can start from the beginning. So. They need to know you as well.
Well, I got married in the
in
the beginning of 2019. So did I see
I learned
you
on
last
Instagram. Year? But we didn't say happy birthday. That's the payback.
Okay, you know what, Busy. You know what? We're ready to get it started. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, you won't read me in the beginning and think that I'm not going to get mine.
They get you caught up on things. Yes. So you guys, I got married last year of 2019. I had my second baby of August 2019. I just bought a new house, my first house of this year in July.
Wait. So how did he propose, or was it like, you know what? So we ain't going nowhere. Let's go to the
judges. Last time we really talked, I think like really hung out with each other. That's when me and Monty was broken up, right?
Okay.
I think that was the last time. Yeah, so we were broken up, and we was probably broken up for like a whole year. And then
I loved him. I've always have.
Well, you could still love him.
He's good for you. He's amazing for you. And girl, you were stubborn.
No. So listen. And that's why I wanted to do my whole Wife Talk series, because I want people to know all of that I went through, because I was going through a lot. I'm like, no, he is not the one. Like, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes as women, we go through things and we think we have all the answers, but we don't. So yes, we did break up because I kind of felt like it was really me. I was with him for all my 20s, and I didn't really feel like we were doing anything. Like we didn't have any child together. We didn't have a home together. We weren't married. Like, it just felt like we were just playing, and it was like time was just ticking and ticking and ticking. And that's how I felt. But right now I have a whole different mindset. I feel like sometimes we rush ourselves to things and put an age on things, and it's just not how life works. But at that time,
because Janae said, I saw your husband and you. Okay, adorable and a precious baby. Okay, do Jesus. Come on, Janae.
So sweet.
Oh wait, and then Dudon said, Busy, you wasn't invited to the wedding.
No, this is how this worked. I'm getting all into that, okay?
Yeah, y'all. I just want to drag her from. It's a slow drag, y'all.
They trying to slowly get at me. Like, how y'all friends and you weren't invited to the wedding? Like, what? And she mad you didn't say happy birthday to her? I know what y'all doing right now. But no, this No, so last time we hung out, we weren't together. Long story short, within that time, I realized that Monty is really the man for me. I had to do a lot of soul searching. I had to do a lot of praying, a lot of time to myself. And I kind of just distance myself from people, not intentionally, but sometimes for me to actually focus, I have to be alone. So long story short,
I can see how my advice would possibly get in the way with you trying to figure out you.
Because
I was very strong on the side.
No, you was like, what? Like, he is for you. Like, no, I don't, like, it's so, and that's the thing. When you hear like all these different things, you got somebody saying like, no, girl, you is dumb, da. You got somebody saying like, okay, yeah, you're right. Move on. So you got all these voices, but you have to really know like, what the hell do you want to do? So we end up getting back together. And he re-proposed to me. I want to say we got back together 2018 June, and he re-proposed to me that July, and right then and there, the next month.
Don't try to act like it was a time in between that next July.
We were together for forever, and before he re-proposed to me, we was already engaged for like 5 freaking years. So it was like,
well, is it a re-proposal if the relationship is new? Like, y'all started again?
Well, yeah, we started again.
Because now the proposal's gone. Okay, and so is the relationship is also gone. So now we're in a relationship again. Now can propose. So I wouldn't call it a re-proposal. I also just, I love your husband. He didn't do it twice. Okay. This is the first proposal in this relationship with you as the new woman you have become.
Yes. So when we got, we engaged, we both were saying like, listen, we want to get married. And at that time, like years ago, I kept saying like, I want to have these bridesmaids. Like, I knew how many people I want to have. I want to have this big wedding. But at that time, I was like, listen, I want to do everything the right way. And I'm ready to get married now. Like, I just knew I was just ready. He was ready too. We didn't wait. Honestly, we didn't tell nobody. So a lot of people feel like we kept it from them, but we didn't tell nobody until like a week before we got married. We didn't have a big wedding. We went to the Justice Hall. And honestly, I just told my family, and I told like a few people that who can make it like right then and there. Like, we literally didn't tell nobody. It just happened. So it wasn't like, oh, I didn't want to invite you to the wedding. It happened so fast. We just wanted to do it for ourselves and just, you know what I'm saying? So you don't live in Rochester no more. So I would have had to give
that's none of their business. And then second of all,
they know you don't live here.
Don't you have to do that anyway?
Do what?
Like, isn't that a part of the process either way?
What?
I've never got married before. I've never even got proposed to. Don't you have to go to the justice before you have the actual wedding?
You got to get a marriage license. You got to get a marriage license.
Yeah. But so you probably don't have to go to the justice.
Yeah, you just have to get a marriage license, and then I guess people prepare their wedding. I mean, I don't know. We got married there.
Okay. Because y'all could have done that and said, "Mom's the word," and then done a wedding.
No, when we did it, we got married like a few days later.
You were like, "This is the wedding, girl." Surprise!
It wasn't no Instagram. Point. I just feel like people just overdo the weddings and stuff. I feel like you need to do it for you, and I don't. Me right now, I don't really believe in weddings. Like I just feel like
first of all, you don't have to believe they're real. Okay, I've seen.
I know they're real, but I don't get the meaning behind it. Like,
okay.
Do you know the meaning behind it?
I'm definitely going to have this extravaganza experience of a wedding, but it's the showcase and the coming before God and the people that I love of me and my partner and what we've gone through. The people who are going to be standing up there with us are those who have supported us and helped us get to this point and have stake in. Like, it's going to be, I see it as a meaningful celebration or for a lack of a better term, experience or show of our love and gratitude towards each other. And because we do all of this with you all already, because when I'm out to call y'all, I want you guys to know that this is who I want to spend the rest of my life with. And I want to do that before God and with all of you all here to hold us accountable, hold us up, and to experience and be a part of this with us, because you're going to be a part of this.
How do you know they're going to be there for y'all?
Because anybody who's coming, they have already been in some way, shape, or form in the room. I'm not one of those girls who's just trying to fill up. There'll be no seat fillers. Okay, you have been requested to be a part of this because it's something that's very important. You're just as important as me or the other groom or bride or whomever. You're just as imperative being there, because either you have helped and I'm gonna make sure in some way, shape, or form, I don't know if it's gonna be the invitation or whatever, you are here because of this. And we need you there. Like, you're not being requested, you must come. Like, you have to be here, girl. This is your relationship too. Okay. And this is why, and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the conversations with you or the times that you've given us advice that we didn't think that we needed, or in some way, shape, or form, everyone who's there has been a part of making sure that this happens, because there's a lot of people who don't have your best interests or your relationship's best interests. And those people do not need to be in the church with me while I'm saying I do. Or thinking about I do, or walking down, or you don't even need to be in the presence of how much this Versace suit costs. Like, you need go somewhere else and have your hating ass outside, okay? And see the pictures on Instagram. I need love, support. I need the atmosphere to be so zen. And it's going to be full of just love, admiration, excitement, that we got this. And if we don't, we have all of these people to lean back on and hold us up when we need that assistance and keep it going. Like, weddings are beautiful though.
Powerful. They're beautiful.
Powerful. They don't have to just be I do the pastor don't know y'all just got somebody because he was free. He's not Adventist. Okay. So it could be something so much more. And I love. So I cannot see myself not finally celebrating the combination of me being with the one I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. I don't do weddings for the people I'm dating. Who knows how long I'll be dating them. Next year, I'll be on to the next one. But this one is supposed to be for life. I know divorce is real, but girl, you better not say the name over that word over here.
Yeah.
So
divorce.
after how long after the wedding did you have your baby?
So we got married that January, and we had him August. So a few months later, we
What?
had
Okay, so
him.
okay, girl. What's a few? Okay, so let me just make sure in clarity for the audience. 2 months after y'all got back together, and then you got married in July. He was born in August.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We got married in January, not July.
Oh, January. Okay.
Yeah.
What was July for?
I don't.
He proposed in July.
Oh, you know what? You came to the baby shower in July.
I came to. First of all, let me tell y'all something.
I was so late. I just thought about
Everybody was
you came
late
to the
and
baby
tired.
shower. Hold up, like
Let
I
me tell
know
y'all
I
what we
saw
came
you
to.
sooner than that.
You came to the baby shower, girl. There was no shower there when I got there.
First of all, he got there real early. Well, not early.
I got there
you got
on
there
the
on
time in which the party said it was going to start.
Listen,
and my uncle was there. He's the sanitation or janitary staff, and he's like, how she want this set up? I said, I don't know. First of all, I didn't know you work for the city, and I don't know how she wants to set up. Yeah, well, we got to get this stuff out. So then I had to help set up the whole building. Okay, I set up the whole building, tables and chairs. First of all, I didn't know she was married. Okay, I'm setting up tables and chairs and stuff.
First of all, yes, you did. You better stop acting like you didn't know.
Set up tables and chairs, and then this party decorator came in. Okay, like she was the Don Dada, and trying to change up everything. Girl, if you wanted it a certain way, you should have been here early or on time. And this is how the tables are going to be, and I'm about to walk out of here before I make sure she can't have this.
It wasn't. Listen, this is how all that went. They said that they were going to be there at a certain time, and then they started telling us that we had to, soon as it started at 5, I think it started at 5. That's when we can decorate. We thought we had like an hour in advance to decorate, but they told us we couldn't. So that's why.
Who is we? You had a party planner.
You said what?
I said, who is we? You had a party planner.
I know, but they was giving us different information. Like that when we got the building, they said, okay, you could come 2 hours in advance. Actually, so we could come like hours in advance, like early that morning to set up. But then the day of, I get a phone call saying like, no, you only can set up once it starts. So even if it started at 5 and she was already there, so it started, but this is when we're decorating and bringing the food out because this is what they told us. So it wasn't like we were just late. It was a miscommunication.
Yeah, on the flyer as well, because then I got there on the time in which we were supposed to be decorating, and I should have been 2 hours late because that's the time in which the party started. I couldn't even leave with food. Okay, when I said I was so upset, and then she sat me down with this girl who is just very extra, and I was like, okay, let's go. I'm not doing this. And now this is the seating arrangement. No, I'm not doing this. I'm sure it was a lovely shower. But I was not there. I never saw any of it. I set it up. I made sure to order that everything looks nice. I think that I did a great job decorating, and then I had to go back to DC.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, girl, whatever.
We still got a picture.
You said what?
I still made sure
we sure did get a picture. First of all, I was here. Like Beyonce, I'm not gonna leave here act like I wasn't in attendance because people like to do stuff like that. Here's your gift, girl. Let's take a photo with it. I was here. Don't try to play me, but I got to go. Okay. So someone's asking if it was a boy or a girl.
A boy.
You had a baby boy. What's the baby boy's name? Unless you don't want to do that on the tell you info. Well, you are a life blogger.
His name is A Dream.
Oh, a dream. Like someone had a dream. Okay. Well, who thought of that?
I did.
Okay, a little bit
more.
It
was okay. So we was really trying really hard for me to get pregnant, and it was just not working. Like we was trying for like 6 months to like
the horror,
and it was not working. So I always wanted a boy, and he wanted a girl. And it sounds so cliche, but like I kid you not, like my dream came true. Not because I wanted a boy, but like how it played out. I literally had that same exact dream. So anywho, I had a dream.
What was the dream?
I'm about to tell you. I had a dream that we went to the ultrasound, and they said it was a girl. And I'm like, a girl? And it was like, yeah. So my whole pregnancy, I'm thinking I'm having a girl. But when I went into labor, I had a boy. And the mom was so mad. Like he was so mad to where he stormed out. Nazaya started crying. Like everybody was mad that I was having a boy, but I was so happy. So it sounds corny. But when I woke up, I was like, a dream. I said, if I have a boy, I'm naming him a dream. So I told him he hated it. Like, what type of name is that? That's
right. Thank God we're having a girl.
No, we had a boy though. So he just was like, what type of name is that? Long story short, he was like, okay, whatever. Like we can name him that, whatever. So that's how the name came about. That's my baby. I love him so much.
You know, my mother throughout her entire pregnancy thought that I was going to be a girl. And then when I was born, I was a boy. And then she was so upset that she told my aunt to name me. And that's how I got my real name. But she was like, I don't know. I didn't make your name up. Your aunt did. Ask her. And I was like, oh, what did you think of it? I didn't. Your aunt did. I thought I was having a girl. She thought she was having a girl the entire pregnancy.
Wow.
Yeah, that sucks. Did I promote? I want to make sure, let me just take a moment right now and make sure that so someone me and Ty used to go to school with, her name is Cole, and she has these essential oils. Girl, okay, let me tell you. Okay, so
tell me about it because I want to order some.
First of all, they smell like what? I only have the male ones. And all of this is in the description, the description, you guys. And so I went to Texas to celebrate a birthday for her. Okay. And she brought out this tub and she was like, you got to put some of this on, Busy. And it's very hard for me to find the right thing for my skin because I have oily skin, right? So, people say, oh, put coconut oil or olive oil or something that's going to be light and not too much. Girl, by the end of the day, my eyes are burning. It's just too much. Now I'm sweating too much. It just doesn't do anything for me. And now it's getting all over my clothes. Lotion has never worked for me. Even the thickest of the thickest.
Really?
It's saying, look, sir, this ash is above our jurisdiction. It's above me now. Like we cannot help you. So I've always been in the middle of, okay, then putting olive oils and other stuff on my legs and my other parts, and then I'm trying to do like Vaseline even in the summer on my face because olive oil it's light on your skin, but it just drips down a lot because I have oily skin, and it just makes it even worse. So now I'm just looking like I'm sweating profusely because now the olive oil is running down and mixing with it. It's always been bad. I just got these today again, thank God, because I ordered a whole lot. I'm sorry I had to make you make all of these. But they're called is it Coal by Coal? Y'all, that's real ghetto. Hold on. But it's all in the description. But if you go to that website, they have all of these amazing essential oil creams. And they come in different flavors. This one, first of all, different scents. This one smells so good. Now there's one of them. What's
your favorite one?
I want to say that it has to be this Ego. It smells so good. I would sleep with me. I would sleep with me. And there was one she gave me. I want to say it was Pride, but as we're now leaving to go back home, as we're getting on the plane, we're putting our stuff through. My bag get checked. Oh, sorry, sir. This can't go through with you. It's too big. She brought these holes here. Now it's too big. He smelled it and was like, yeah, I can't give this back to you.
Wow.
Girl, just say you wanted the cream.
He wanted it.
Just say you wanted the cream and let me be on my way. So you guys, as a special ticket in token of me and Todd's appreciation for you guys being here today, because y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all celebrate her birthday and she didn't even have plans, okay? If you go to the website, it's in the description box. You will get 15% off if you insert the discount code BusyBlue into your final checkout point, and you'll get 15% off your total order. So y'all go order some. The stuff is good. She gave me a little special thing in the box. I don't know if she's doing that for y'all, but I'm gonna say she is, just to help y'all go get it. But support her. She's a friend of mine. She works really hard. She's been trying to get it out, and I love it on my skin. I haven't had any problems with it, and it's way better than every different bottle I got to pick up after I get out the shower, because that's tiring.
Right.
What's your skincare routine? Because your skin is popping, girl.
And you like it, so
Yeah, you're doing a little something at your birthday. Maybe it's the age, but in this arch.
You said what?
Eyebrow arch.
Oh yeah, I do that too, or whatever.
Oh,
It's just
really?
a little simple stuff, nothing to it.
It
But I
looks
did
really
just
good.
start using under my eyes. I started using what is it? Honey.
Honey.
Hold on, honey, lemon juice, milk, and
Okay. No,
listen, and turmeric powder, and just mix it together and put it in your eyes for 20 minutes. There you go. It takes the black circle from underneath your eyes.
Girl, y'all, and I hate to do this to her.
Yo, you better not.
If we were young, when I say she always looked like she's been working long nights, okay? Since we were little kids, but it's like a family thing because your grandma had it,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Dark circle.
She used to have the bags of the bag. Talk about bag lady.
Like I could be shut up. Listen, I could have 8 hours or more sleep, and I still, when I be at work, girl, you need to get some sleep. Like, no, like this just look like it's so annoying. Like,
oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on in her home life, but she's not really able to get sleep. She's always tired when she comes in here, but she's always so energetic. How does she do it? How does she do it?
So annoying. I hate it.
Because, some people are asking. So, and what if you're lactose intolerant? Are you?
Well, listen, y'all. I've been using it for a few weeks now, and also black seed oil. I just started black seed oil. I'm definitely gonna do a review on that because I feel like that's a whole nother story. But yeah, you want to use turmeric powder,
okay,
honey, lemon juice. You can use water or milk, but I've been using almond milk. Yeah, you can use water.
Water before?
I never used the water, but you can you can use the water. But I've just been using like almond milk.
Okay.
You can use any type of milk, but it's like a little bit like like 2 teaspoons of milk, and you just mix it together and you just set it through your eyes for 20 minutes.
You should do it before and after. Like you should let the girls.
I was really
put a photo up and let them know what it looked like, and then tell them what to do because this is like it looks amazing.
Because how dark underneath my eyes was.
Girl, you look like a corpse. Like you were just I'm barely here, but I'll sing for you.
So anybody that suffer from like dark circles, definitely try that out. And let me know how it went.
So then after a dream came, so was a dream before or after the home?
He was before. We just purchased our home this July.
Oh, okay. So very recently.
Yes.
And during the pandemic.
Yes.
Okay, money. Okay, girl. I'm still sitting here pinching pennies, girl. She's buying homes. She's buying homes. Whoa, talk about a dream.
Whatever.
This is a dream, okay? Whoa, yeah, she's buying homes.
So freaking funny. But yeah, we just purchased the home in July 21st. That's when we signed the lease to it.
How did the search go? What made you think about it? Where are you, in the suburbs, in the city?
We're in the suburbs, yeah.
Okay.
So when a dream came, we just knew we needed to upsize the house. And just having a 4-bedroom house for rent is expensive. Like I was just looking, I'm like, what the hell? Like rent is like crazy for a 4-bedroom house. And we definitely need a 4-bedroom. So I just was like, listen, I think we should purchase a home. He's like, no, we should wait a couple years. But long story short, I end up talking him into it. And he like, all right,
everything else, they got married, had a baby, I'm so sorry. You'll get whatever you're supposed to get, whatever you're supposed to get it.
No, he ended up like realizing, like, no, it do make sense because we was looking at different townhomes and the pricing of the townhomes was just so expensive. Like you might just buy your own home if that's what you want to do. Not everybody want to buy their own home, but we just needed something bigger. So during the whole COVID, it was hard. It was hard because we weren't able to like actually walk through the homes. They would send us like virtual videos.
Wow.
So it was like really annoying. Like, damn, we can't even walk through the house. Like, no, I need to like physically walk through the house.
Yeah, I would be very scared. I go by feelings.
Yeah. So the home search was really, we went through a lot of realtors. I just put it out there. We went through a lot of realtors.
Why realtors?
It was Lamont. Lamont was just letting go of people. If he feel like you weren't for us, like you were trying to just tell us what to do or just get this house, like he'll let you go.
Then you gotta go. Okay, but you know what? Because we're in the middle of a pandemic, and I know you need to make your money, girl. But we need to make we're trying to buy a home here,
right?
Okay,
And
that's
you
just
got some
what
of them that would be like, oh well, just start here and work your way up. And it's like once you know what you want to do and what you want to like, can nobody tell you like this is what you need to do? Like we know.
Tell you we're gonna start our home though. This is our home. I don't want to just start here. This is it.
So we went through like 4 different agents. But once we got our last agent, actually he was actually our first agent. Lamont got rid of him, and we went through like 2 or 3 other people, and then we went back to him.
I'm crawling back, haven't you?
And we went back to him, and he knew he was coming back. He's like, I knew you guys was gonna come back.
I knew you'd be back.
But long story short,
I already have some prepped up for you. Here's the virtual viewing. Okay, why did you let him go in the first place?
Well, I didn't let him go. Lamont felt that he was trying to, because we had a outside bank. So we was going through an outside bank, and he didn't feel comfortable with the outside bank. He was just saying he's been doing this for a few years, and it's better if you just have something local. And I don't know what reason why Lamont didn't want to do a local bank, but we ended up doing a local bank.
The money's here, girl. Okay,
and that's the thing. And I guess like the outside bank, they had like it was better. Like the offers were better, but we ended up doing local, and we ended up going back to him. And the very first house he showed us was the house that we're in now. And I'm very, very thankful.
He said, so you're gonna keep the outside bank? Oh, you're out of it. You're out of it. And Lamont said, we're done. And he said, you know what? They'll be back. And this is the one that they're gonna get. We'll just wait and see.
You found the very first home.
Okay, well, look at this option. Okay, girl. Just a steal. Okay. He had it waiting for y'all. He do. That's a realtor. You know what? Someone to give this man a raise.
No, he is amazing. His name was Scott. He's so amazing.
He had to do it 2 times. He had to retake the course.
Yes. So like once we got with him, we saw the house, we put the bid in, and it was 16 bids, and we got it. And we got the house.
16?
And the house before that, well, we was with a different agent. We put a bid in, and that's a house like we both really, really liked. And it only was 3 bids, and we didn't win. We was like second place.
So you got to really be the highest.
So the next bid, I was just like, you know what? It is what it is. I was already mad from the first one. So I'm like, you know what? At this point, the whole COVID went on. It was a lot.
Realtor we got. I would have just said, pick a house.
I was just like, listen, God, if this is our house, we're gonna get it. And the man was like, oh, it's a lot of bids. Like, listen, if it's for us, it's for us. And it was for us. So here we are.
Talking about crabs in the butt, hero. That's, you know what? I don't know what it's gonna feel like when I purchase my first home with my partner, but I know it has to just feel right. Like I commend you doing it in the pandemic because I have to feel the walls. Like I am a ball of energy. Like my whole being is energy.
But this house we were able to walk through. Some of the other houses
you got a chance to also connect to it.
Yeah.
Oh, so everything was this a part of the dream?
I knew I wanted a house, but I just didn't know like how it was so crazy. And I'll just say how God is so real. Like he's so amazing. What's crazy, I was like very discouraged with the first house that we didn't get. And I kid you not, the night before you're supposed to come look at this house, I got off work at 11:30 and something just was like, you know what? Go look at the house. I drove past the house and I prayed. I said, listen, Lord, I want whatever house you want for my family. If this is the house, it would be for us. And when we went to go look at the house the next day, I remember Lamont's first words when we came down the street. He was like, man, this is a beautiful neighborhood, man. This is too good to be true. We're not going to get this like that. We went in the house. I'm not going to lie. At first, it was like the walls were just like so outdated. Everything was like yellow and gold, but it was a nice house, but it was just so outdated. Lamont loved it. And I'm like, I don't.
It's character. That's a little character.
He loved it, but me, I was just like, oh my God, it's so much work. Like we never painted and fixed stuff. So I'm just thinking like, we can't do this or whatever. So I feel like I was trying to just talk myself into like, we're not going to get the house regardless. But long story short, when we got the phone call.
Not long story short, this is the longest story, girl. We done got it.
Long story short, I know. Long story short means long story long. Like, it's going to be long, okay? So we got the phone call and he was like, listen, you guys got the house. I was shocked. So I'm just like, this is the house that God wanted for us. So I just kind of feel like sometimes we pray on things that we want and it's not for us. We have to be like, you know, Lord, if this is what you want for us, then it's gonna happen. So I love my house. I'm so happy.
God, give me what I want. You know, I know you have better things for me. Let me learn from my mistakes. Please give me but that's amazing. So now you guys are living there. It's been a very how is it adjusting to now a baby? You guys have two kids from separate partners and they're around the same age. Do they all live in the house now?
Yeah, so we all live together. For those who don't know, I have a 12-year-old daughter, and Lamont has a 13-year-old son. He'll actually be 14 on Halloween, and we have a baby together. So they're 12 and 13, and then we have a 1-year-old. So it's
two teenagers-ish and a newborn.
Yeah, the gap is crazy. People are like, why did you wait so long to have a baby? Like,
girl, we did it. We kept trying. We were trying to do it, man. Then I needed a break. I was confused. You know, a lot of stuff.
But you know what? What works? Yeah, and what works out is that the kids are older, so they're very helpful versus them being like back to back and not just in a way, but like they're so helpful. But I must say, like, it's so different. It's so different from being a younger mother than being a mother in her early 30s. I don't know why it's so different, but when I say
you were a teen mom, right?
Well, I had Desire when I was
20. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Relatively. Okay. You were pregnant in your okay. So, but and that was, I don't know. I guess you were still trying to get used to what is like life gonna be, and now I got this baby.
Yeah, and it's really hard. But you know what? I feel like he's what we needed. Like he keeps us on our feet, but he brings us so much joy. But it's so tiring. Like I just feel like I don't have time for nothing. Just like working 12-hour shifts, working rotating hours, trying to make time for Lamont, trying to make time for the kids. Him, it's really a lot. Trying to do YouTube, like, and I do, you know, I have my own eyelash and microblading business on the side that I do. It's really, really hectic.
This is now I see how you're affording homes during the pandemic, girl. She has jobs and jobs and jobs. Okay, come on, Phaedra. Now I understand. I'm surprised your daughter's not keeping y'all on your toes. Now she's a feisty little. How is she now? The last time I was with her, now she's almost like me looking at me, talking to me. It's just a very subtle sarcasm. She's reading you. She's talking very poorly to you, and then she's walking away. And it's just like I'm hoping I became me as I was older because I would have slapped this child. Okay.
No, she's doing really, really good. She's just trying to adjust to the whole remote learning, the online.
She's a show.
Yeah, so she's not in school right now, so she's adjusting to everything. Sorry, my whole little microphone coming out. Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, you never left.
Okay. Yeah, so she's doing really, really good. I mean, but she's at the preteen, so she'll be 13 next year. So she go through her little mood swings and her attitudes and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean,
she was already doing that, so you're already prepared.
She was not doing that.
I loved her. I stand her down. You know, I feel like I could talk to her for hours. Okay,
y'all don't understand how annoying Busy can be with the kids, though. He'll get underneath their skin. Like he gets underneath.
I don't like children, and children love me, which is how I know I'm supposed to have them, because they'll be like, "Oh, okay," and it's like, didn't I already let you have it? Why are you still coming around? Okay, or the next time they're gonna try again. Because there's some people, when I was a child, if I didn't like you, that was the end of that, okay? And children, you know, they try the first day, it's like, okay, you were just playing the first day. It's like, no, but I see we're here again, okay? So let's keep going. And then we get a rapport that they understand, don't take anything that Busy says seriously. But then it creates a rapport that I'm joking with you all the time, which is kind of hard for me to get out of. But then I become the favorite, and then I leave your life because I don't live in the city with you. It's a cycle that I've gone through with all of my nieces and nephews, godchildren. I love it.
Yeah, the kids love you though. I can't wait till you start to have kids. And speaking of that,
in college.
Why is all the questions all on me? What about you? What is going on with you? I feel like this is all about me. What about
you? To be honest, I really had no idea. So I was trying to get tuned in with everyone else. So the last time you saw me, I think I had just started dating this partner.
Okay.
The one that I'm with now. We call him Production Bay. He comes in and out of the chat, so he should be there. Um, talk about Rocky. Um, it's hard dating men because I'm an emotional being, and I started to realize dating men, you can't do that unless you get the right emotional man. And he did not fall into my life. I wish he did. Okay, so everyone that I date is just very cold or distant or hard to get to. And I already got a job. Like this is a lot of work. And so I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned about a lot about myself in relationships, myself in in relation to my partner. And I mean, we're going strong. Yeah, I know he's in the chat, so I'm gonna be cute. We're going strong.
Keep it cute. Keep it
We're
cute.
going together for it's gonna be almost 2 years now coming up. Yeah.
That's really good.
I with all of my heart, soul, and being, I definitely do love my partner. I get frustrated because we are complete opposites. And I wouldn't date anybody like me because that's too much in one house. I need someone who's a little bit more calm, who's a little bit more level headed, someone who budgets. I need someone like that. But then getting it is just like, okay, this is not fun. Okay. So we've gone through a lot of differences and disagreements. I was the oldest, they're the baby, and pretty much raised as the only child because I think his next sibling is like 18 years older than him. So he was raised as like only child. The family was established. Okay, got whatever he wanted. And I had to work for mine. Okay, I had a job at 16, and it was no joking. It was no playing. I had to be there at the school, stay at practice. I'm going to work. Okay. And so we're just so different in our approaches to attention, affection, how we get things, what things mean to each other. It's just been a learning. It's been just all of this has been a learning lesson. I truly love my partner, and I feel in my heart that this is the person I'm supposed to be.
This is the one.
Yeah. Now, being in the midst of it, especially in this time where we're with each other all the time, there is no, going anywhere else. There's no social events that we can go to. There's not really going out. My office is my office, but it's also my escape away from, if we have a fight or a disagreement. So it's been a little difficult during this time. I wish we did have a baby to, hold on, excuse me.
Do you guys want babies?
You said what?
You want babies?
So I've always wanted kids. I want 3, maybe 4. 3, maybe 4. Yes, I want 3, maybe 4. My partner's talking about 5, and I have never seen him hold one baby. Okay, but if 5 is what you're gonna do, because he was like, "Oh yeah, you don't have nieces and nephews," and his mom was like, "But you never babysat any of those girls. Y'all the same age, okay?" So I would love to see how he's gonna handle up to 5. But I think he's gonna be.
I feel like this is the happiest you've been, though. I remember you telling me about him, and I feel like if you feel like deep down inside this is the one for you, and you feel like you learning through a lot, because do you feel like this is like your very first like real relationship? Because we could be in relationships, but like you don't.
No. Okay. I feel like this is the most I've ever been challenged, and I don't think that I think it's me challenging me, and this is really big head of me, but sorry. It's me challenging me. So my partner didn't have relationships and busy dates. Okay.
What do you mean, like this is his first relationship with you?
One of the first like real ones.
Yeah, wow.
Been with people before, but they wasn't together.
Right.
Or he learned that later. We're not dating. Okay. But so this is all new, and we have major conflicts with me. I dated women up until my second year of college. and then like had a date with a man here and there. So I get under to get over. Okay, so I date. I like to date. I like people. I like to interact. So somebody said busy is social, very much so. Okay, let's call it. So I have learned, and being the oldest of four, I've learned to live with someone, sharing, thinking of others, understanding volume, stuff like that. My mom had a household that you need to be respectful of whoever else is here. Okay. And we're just different in that. And then being in these relationships, I would say that the one that I learned the most from, or the first real one was with my last girlfriend. It's just everything I learned in that time span was I'll never be able to take it back, and we're still friends to today. Okay. This one is new because now I'm starting to learn how much I can be, and how frustrating it could be with somebody who is not used to or not familiar with. Because I'm thinking, well, we both old. Okay, you should know how this goes. Why am I telling you?
Right. It's always just a learning experience. I just feel like relationships is just a learning experience, though. No matter how old you are.
It's not a learning experience, girl. Okay, so it can be if both of us don't know what to do. Like we both don't got the map. Like now we're really just like traveling blindly. I got the map. Okay, I got a map. I have the key. I know how to read it. Let's follow what I have to say sometimes. And I am dating someone who is very stubborn and is going to do what they want to do regardless. So now I'm in a relationship with someone who's trying to physically figure it out. A Gemini.
Oh, I'm dating. I'm married to a Gemini.
You're married to. I don't know what it is, and you always just say, you don't know him, okay? Because he's so kind, he's so caring, he's so sweet, he loves your friends. I've always, every time I've been around him, it's just been warmth and love and kind and care, and he promotes you and wants to be by you and around you. Which one is that? Is that a June one?
No, like May. May 27th.
Mine is the malfunction. Is there warranty? I didn't know that he was a Gemini. I didn't know that Monty was a Gemini.
Yeah, he was a Gemini. So a Gemini and a Scorpio is not compatible. It's really, really hard. So I commend you with the Gemini.
My mother's a Gemini, and I realized that I am my mom in a lot of aspects. But I'm a kind, caring, loving, giving, social butterfly person who wants to just be out and be. And I'm a Pisces. I'm a water sign. I go with the flow. I fit whatever mode. And it's my first time having to deal with someone who is very hard to read, mysterious. You hear what they're saying, but you don't know what they're thinking. You have no idea if what they're saying is adding up to their actual actions, and it's just so much, and it's just been a learning lesson and experience. This is the hardest I've ever had to work, and I think that it's for the good, but girl, as you're in it, okay, it don't feel good, okay? We'll see, but I feel in my heart that this is the person I'm supposed to be with. If we make it there, dude, Jesus, okay? God is holding this together, okay? By the strength, it has to be a pinky finger at this point, okay? But we working, because there's it's just hard times. It's just very, very, very hard times. But
I'm so happy for you though.
For the most part, I'm happy. I think right now I'm dealing with more now of a personal. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, sure.
I think right now I'm going through this transformation period of, because me and him, we've already talked about getting a home and there's a timeline, okay? And we gonna have to get on the timeline. Now you can do whatever other stuff that you want to do by yourself, your Gemini way, but these are dates, okay? And you gotta get whatever you want. So we are on that trajectory. I think I am at a crossroad right now between what I do for a living and what I've learned and grown to love because of who I am and do so well professionally, and now wanting to focus in on and work on my passion, which I don't think that I've ever put enough of myself into. And I'm old. Well, we're older.
You're not
I'm
old.
older in a sense where don't quit your day job. You know, like you know what you're doing, girl. Like this is cute here and there, but
So did
it's
you make that decision like you're gonna quit your 9 to 5?
I will say this. I hope those hoes was looking for me today because I acted like I didn't have a job. It was really bad today. I was just not there
Not
because
there.
I feel in my soul and soul like something's happening, and I'm supposed to be making this very strong decision. And I don't know what to. I am so nervous about what to do. I just did not. I was saying on a live the other day that I just didn't grow up in an environment where um, I was valued, appreciated, or celebrated for being me. Like I've always gone to school or been around friends and family and or friends who are like, "Oh yes, busy, yes, like you're so funny, you're so crazy." But my family's out here. Here you go. Oh please, please quiet down. Like it's just, I didn't go back home to someone who was like, you know, well, okay, here he comes. Like
Right,
it's
right.
insane when
Mhm.
I'm here. Like it's an insane. So I've learned to put that focus into. I'm still good at just being me in other fields. So I've done that in the field that I work in now. But as I'm starting to do more and more and be even more now, the girls are understanding the work that I do, but I'm not feeling as connected anymore.
Okay.
And I feel connected when I do stuff like this or think
Mhm.
about or plan stuff with one of my co-hosts, Jolene. But then it's like, okay, well, girl, I gotta work. Okay, so
Yeah.
I
I mean, I
don't.
feel like if this is something that you want to do full time, you definitely should do it. I mean, if this is something that makes you happy and you feel like you don't matter, no matter how late it is, you're staying up for it, like do it. And you know what? And that's the crazy part because I feel like that's where I'm at too. I feel like sometimes we get so stuck on our job. And just imagine like you spend more of your time at work. You know, about the time you get home, you're tired and don't have a
Yeah,
family
with the
that you
work I
gotta.
do, I'm working all the time. Who knows what
Mhm.
these hoes about to do
And
tomorrow?
it's hard to do what you want to do, what you love, like your passion. And technically, you should be doing something that you're passionate about. You know, not
Mhm.
just getting by. Like do something that you love. And I feel like with COVID, that's what it had taught me. Like life is so freaking short, and you want to do something that you really enjoy doing. But you do enjoy your 9 to 5, though, right?
So I am I'm the center of attention, the person who's leading and orchestrating and pushing forth. And I stand. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing this, but in the entertainment realm. Like
Okay.
the role that I play, who I am, should
Hmm.
be in the entertainment realm and not in the realm in which I operate professional space in. And I'm still good at it. My heart and soul is still there. I don't feel it anymore though when I'm at work. Like I don't have that. I used to thrive off of, you know what, this is the way you should do it and da da da. And now it's let me go to work and
Yeah.
it feels like work. And
Yeah,
I don't
I think finding our like doing our passion, like should we quit? Like I think that's like one of the toughest decisions you can make in your life. Like cuz you want to make the right decision. Like you feel like okay, like you said you didn't grow up on people following their passion. Like we just got by. We knew the survival mode, you know? So
in the chat, but y'all not real life. You know what I'm saying? After I click off in broadcast, I'm gonna be back at home with somebody's like, okay, please quiet down. You're not busy blue anymore. Please quiet it up. Okay, well, go eat your dinner.
mhm. Yeah, so I feel like it's very hard. But what did your partner say? What did he suggest? You go. So
My,
I
my
take
partner
it
has
when
supported
he
me.
say what did he say?
My partner was like, you know what, follow what what you want to do. Now, my partner also, so when we first got together, we moved in together in the home that we live in now, right?
Mhm.
And then right when I moved in, I lost my job.
Mm.
And for 3 months, that was the worst 3 months I've ever experienced ever in my whole entire life. Okay. It's just it was fighting, bickering, everything, and then it became about money and all of this stuff. It's like, yo, well, I can't do that right now. I'm looking, da da da. And now you want me to quit the job? I now got a job. And I used to say, well, follow your dreams, girl. We did that. We went. We've been down a similar road before. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. So my partner has supported and said, you know what, do you, and do what makes you happy. I also have to be very cautious. I've been through this. Street looks familiar, okay, and I'm also very cautious of. Didn't we try this before in another another way? So, and this cost, like this cost. You see, our background is black, okay, because we couldn't afford to make the stuff look fancy. No cost, like even doing this cost. So I appreciate my 9 to 5 because they appreciate me, they value me. And I could not ask for a better workspace. Like the company is awesome. I think I'm changing. Like I'm just
like you're just not there no more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And the CEO just pours it into me every week. It's like, yeah, but you're busy, Blue. Like you got this, and it's like seeing you work is amazing. And it's like, I hear you, girl. Okay, but like I even asked for a raise, and I got it, and it just the excitement still wasn't there. I made and it was just like, okay, I got the raise. Like, what you want for dinner? Like, it wasn't even like an excitement elevating. Even like I hit 3K yesterday, and it's like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Like the excitement
of excited, and you want to go bigger. Like, okay, shit, I'm at 3K now. Let me stop playing. You know,
on the screen, she was, but who knows? Like now, I'm planning. I'm looking at trajectory. A lot of this, I gotta give major thanks to Jolene. If you haven't followed Jolene, make sure you guys go out to her channel, Jolene Lunzer. She's become like my entertainment partner in crime. And we're just trekking through these streets and knocking these souls down one by one. But she inspired me to. I think the first thing that she inspired me to do is just be me, and I cannot tell you how different it is being like seeing you and knowing like me. I could be me. It's just gonna be me. Da da da. Right. And how there's like people now in my life or people that I'm around constantly who are just like, he's rude, he's nasty, he's mean, but you'll get over it. It's like, no, I'm not any of those things. I'm fun, I'm loving, yeah. Now my sarcasm may not hit, okay, not all the time. But I'm kind of caring. I want to be a part of your life. I want to know. I want to support. Like that's who my personality is, and I haven't heard that since I left Rochester. The negatives are highlighted more. Like, oh, he's rude, he's nasty, he's always going to be. But it's because I joke a lot and I talk in sarcasm.
Yeah. I feel like to know you is to love you. Like people have to know you.
Very much. Now the people who love me don't start with the love. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, there's another state. Okay. So it was discouraging. I became discouraged to be me. It's like, okay, think about that. Don't say it that way. When I go to Rochester, I just feel like I could just be myself. I'm ready to talk down to children, old women, old men, anybody. Like I'm ready, crackheads, everybody. Now I'm just ready to just live and be me. And I feel confined here. And the first thing she made me realize is like, stop apologizing for being you, because this is who you are is what people have fallen in love with. And I was like, okay, well, check, let's do that. Like, just do it. Even if you have nothing to say, even if you feel like you have nothing to say, if there's 3 people watching, then you put on the show for those 3 people. We fluctuated between 20 and 30 here. Okay. And body got 8 folks who not here anymore. Okay. But you put on the best show you can put on for whomever you're for. And I started doing that, and those numbers started to rise. And then I started to think, maybe I could do this because it doesn't take extra effort because I'm just being myself.
Right.
And I'm talking to the people who love me and support me, and then they're going to help promote me. Why have I been overthinking this?
Right.
You had you had numbers. I had no videos. Who was touching some of your numbers? You had numbers. Why were we overthinking this? Do you think like sometimes you overthink the channel? Is like, remember we had a conversation about, okay, well, no, I only do Big Brother reviews, so I can't get into vlogging, girl. They don't care about what I'm grocery store.
because I know I'm definitely guilty of overthinking like my whole channel. Like, and it's so easy to get discouraged. But what I had to realize is that like you said, like even if it's just 3 people watching, when I don't upload, it's people hitting me like, girl, what's going on? Why you're not uploading? And just that alone is like, wow, even if it's just one person that watches your stuff, that's really all that matters. So I do feel like when it comes to our channels, we definitely overthink. You started with just doing Big Brother. So you feel like this all I gotta do. You know, this is all they want. I can't do nothing else. Right. Right. And like I'm someone where like I told you on the phone, like I love vlogging, like I like to do vlogs and stuff like that. And it's like I start overthinking, like, girl, don't nobody give a damn about what the hell you doing for the day. You know, like
whether or not I cared about what you're doing. Okay. I even watched you in the car with Deshaun. Okay. It was like, you know what? I'm watching. Like I'm watching because I'm interested in you.
And that's just like Big Brother. Like I don't even watch it, but I watch your reviews and I laugh. I don't even know what the hell be going on, but like you have that. I don't know. It's just something about like your voice, your sense of humor. Like you draws people into you. So I definitely feel like this is something that you should be doing full time. You don't want to just sit on it.
Connect with someone because I like just seeing you on my screen. Even if you did a video and was like, okay, now I'm gonna start doing videos. It's like, okay, well, we won't be seeing her soon, but let me see what you're talking about, girl. Like I get so excited because you know I was the Let's Talk Tuesday stan.
Yes.
I stand Let's Talk Tuesday. Girl, I thought I was a producer. I was like, okay, maybe I should talk about this next time, and then maybe I should do like I was so invested in Let's Talk Tuesday. I felt like, okay, this is like that. Now this is it. Like you found your niche, and this is it. But then, just in general, I just wanted to see you on my screen. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Tatiana Michelle show. Okay, I didn't know who those people were.
And that's what I had to realize with YouTube. Like when I started doing Tatiana Michelle show, I just did it to. I mean, I
don't know you. We don't know them.
Yeah, and that's why like I stopped doing that. Like I just started doing things that people really cared about. Not saying I didn't care about those people, but
I watched you shop at the Dollar General, and I was like, yes. Like, and I watched the whole entire time. You and your daughter were talking. Like, I watched because I'm invested in you and your passion, and you talk. I watched you when you were preparing for your test and how difficult the test was. Like, I was involved. I felt, I didn't know when the girl got married, but like I felt like there was an investment in the work that you were doing, and I wanted to be a part of that journey with you. And I think that some of the bees want to be a part of that journey too. Oh, you guys, Nicole Marshall is in the chat. She said investing in yourself is the best reward. She is one of our friends from high school. That was whose birthday I was at when he stole my bottle, my tub. But she's the one who has the code back. We already put it in the chat. Y'all remember, put in the discount code Busy Blue, and you will get 15% off of your total purchase. Support back business, and she real black. Okay, she's real black. Hey Nicole, thank you so much for coming in. I didn't think it was gonna make you cry. Bryce starts saying, Busy Blue is highly entertaining.
Yes, you are.
The thing is, I have not changed since high school. Like this is just me. It's just me, probably with a little bit of liquor. Okay, if I drank, but I don't. Okay.
But have the liquor on deck.
You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm the same. So I never looked at it as entertaining.
That's just who you are.
I'm just in the room. And it's like, oh, you're so funny. It's like, no, but I was like really serious. Like, can you go get my paper? Like I know you thought I was joking.
So aggy, yo.
It's like I was just really serious. So I think that all in all, I know that I'm coming to a space because I did feel a void, like how you were with the break that you took. I was like, I'm on a timetable, okay? And now understanding what it takes to adopt a child, and you're trying to be 2 men, and they're trying to make sure you're not pedophiles, putting them in a sex room. Like, it takes a lot. And then I want to get married, and I want to have this huge extravagant wedding, and I know that my home is going to be something that I have to feel the energy. Like,
yeah,
all of that I felt behind. And I feel like that's why I ruined my first the relationship with my ex. I ruined that one. I was on the time, and I could not see anything past the calendar. Like no one was going to.
Do you think that's good though?
I'm not like that anymore.
Okay.
I know that I ruined the last relationship. I was on definite dates in the timeline, and that was unfair. and I think he deserved better. Okay. And now I am trying to understand our time. What do we want? How do we want it? And I like that way more. And it doesn't feel like I'm behind because my teammate and the only person that truly matters is on the same timeline that I'm on. So I'm not ahead or behind because we set the date.
That's right.
And I didn't have that. Well, you set the date in your relationships, but
no, I did not set the date.
Too.
No, I did not.
So it's just different, and then I have a fear that I'm going to lose the connection if I still wait too long. I live in the DMV by myself. Everyone else is in Rochester, or we have a few family in North Carolina. I'm going to lose that connection with my family.
Yeah,
they're going to get older. Their kids are going to get older. There's only so many birthday parties I could go to. They're not going to bring their big old kids to my babies. First birth. I just feel like the connections will soon be lost, and then I'm not going to know. I feel like I'm afraid of being by myself at one point because it's going to be me, my husband, and then his family because he's right here.
But but that's how life is, though. Like,
that's scary.
It is, but that's how it is, and that's why I said earlier, like, I understand, like your input on like having a big wedding, but just from my experience, once you do get married, honestly, it do seem like you're in a lonely world, like you in a whole different world. Like you could have all these loving friends and family, but it's really just you and your partner and whatever y'all got going on. You get what I'm saying? So not saying like you distance yourself on purpose or everybody else distancing themselves, just like this is your life, this is your beginning. Like who you create as your family is so freaking important. Like who is your lifetime partner is so important. Like it's really just y'all against the world. And sometimes it do feel lonely. Like I feel like that sometimes.
Yeah. Do you feel like you go? Oh, that's another question for another. We could do an episode on that, okay, girl? Because going out is a whole thing now. So, but that's another episode because this is going to be episodic. I don't know if we're gonna do seasons, but you know what? I think that we can do this. I think that if you guys come back here, if y'all love what y'all saw already, make sure that you thumbs up this video. Make sure that you share it on Facebook, Twitter. If you could share it on Instagram in your story, do whatever you need to do. Get the word out. Make sure that y'all support Nicole. She's in the chat already. She's seeing this stuff for y'all. Make sure you support, Black business. She's a single mother. Okay, so support the single mothers. Okay,
definitely support.
And she's doing her thing, and she Nicole has been somebody who has had my back.
Nicole is very, very supportive. She's very supportive. Like
she's annoying. Okay, she's annoying, supportive. Like she's slapping you to the finish line. Get up! How dare you? But you know what? You make it there, and you look at her. You like you. Thank you so much. I don't know. There's so many things I would not have made it out of if it wasn't for her. Now her delivery is the worst. Okay, and time is wrong. Okay, but it's always what I needed, and sometimes it's not what I wanted to listen to and what I was going to listen to. And sometimes I gotta say, "Girl, you was right. I didn't care." Okay, but she's the friend that God put in my life that for a long time I took advantage of it and didn't realize that, girl, you're actually the real one. Okay, you're actually the real one. So shout out to her. Make sure you guys go buy yourselves some cold body care, a little bit of creams. Okay, it took me some begging to make sure y'all got 15% off. Actually, I asked for 10. She gave me 15. So
you look at that. God bless.
Look at God. Look at
God. God be working out, man.
But I think we can do this. I think that the girls go inconsistent. Okay, it takes some planning, but
they do. I do think we can do this, and I think this is something that we both need. And not only that, it will allow us to always stay in touch. Like what I loved about like
you can't get married without me now.
Right, like what I loved about like you doing YouTube, I was so excited because I feel like you knew how YouTube was important to me. Like out of all my friends, I can call you and talk about YouTube, get your input, and you tell me, oh, maybe you should do this. Like it's so good to have a friend that does YouTube. So when you presented this idea, it's so crazy because like I told you on the phone, like I was literally praying, like, Lord, like I really want to take this serious. I really want to be more consistent. I know I have a busy life, but this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know I have to get the bills paid, take care of the kids. So like, no, I can't. I'm not in a position right now where I can say, oh, I'm about to quit and do YouTube. Like, I'm just not there right now. But eventually, I do want to be there. That is the goal. Like, just to be real here, you know. So I feel like with us doing this, it's good for both of our channels. And not only that, you're helping me by kind of being consistent with what I'm trying to do. You know, so it's like if we're going to be doing this every Monday, this is like what we decided to do on. I know, like, if I promise the bees out there, like, listen, this is what we're doing, I have to be here. You know what I'm saying?
The tots, okay? The tots. They're gonna have to start coming over here too.
Tater tots, like, you told us to come over here on Monday, and girl, you're not even here. We ain't got time for you. You know, you can't even be consistent with him. Like, girl, bye. So I feel like this is good for me as well. I need this, honestly.
You know, and I think that once you start to see, once we both start to see the consistency, because, you know, I think one, I'm scared. You know, because we say we about to do stuff, girl. Y'all see this video, and then 3 months later, the girls are still looking for us.
We back with episode 2, like, what?
Okay, got 50% off, and we never came back. Okay, so I'm nervous, but I'm also excited because, like, we started off this whole thing saying, like, this is what we, in some way, shape, or form, we were gonna be there. Like, we just were gonna be there. Right. And if we took many first steps, okay. Now we're at the second level. Okay, this is a very long and tall. Okay, Beyonce's at the top, girl. We there's a long staircase. Okay,
right.
And I think that this is going to take us to that next step, whatever that may be. And I've just learned through Jolene, because the girl says 5 o'clock you're going to be here, and I just say okay, sorry, because you know. I gotta be there. Jolene needs a Jolene. She really does. I tell Jolene that all the time, girl. I really wish you had one of you, okay? Because I don't deserve you. I do not deserve you. You know, you ever had a friend who's just like, girl, like, stop it.
Right.
How dare you support me this much? I told her there was something that we were that happened, and then we talked after, and, you know, she's talking. I was like, Jolene, you need a Jolene, and I wish God gives you your own Jolene, because you just need it, you deserve. Okay,
but that's nice that you have her, though, you know, and she inspired you to do this. So I think that's such a blessing.
And now it's me,
and now you know how she's your blessing. Now you're my blessing. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I'm your Jolene. I hope you record the video that you're supposed to record. So tell us about when your video is about to be uploaded. Or what's going on your channel, because you are changing what's going on. Oh, honestly, Heineken. So this is someone who does Big Brother reviews. She's moved into the DMV area, but her phone isn't accepting my text messages for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but it's someone that we have been doing Big Brother since the beginning. Oh, we love you, Miranda. We stand you. She also lives through sarcasm. Okay, I stand her. I love her. So shout out to honestly Heineken for coming through. And in the building. But okay, tell us, okay, what is Tatiana Michelle TV becoming, or forget the hoe, and what are we now? What's in store? What do you vision?
So right now, what I told you, all the life things that's been happening with the marriage and all, and buying a house.
Girl, it sounds like Monique from Potomac Housewives. Girl, it's a lot going on. I'm a mom.
I got
a podcast.
And like how you said you loved you know, Let's Talk Tuesday, and I definitely love that too. And with Let's Talk Tuesday, we were more so talking about, like, I feel like it was more so like relationships. It was like the Breakfast
Club. I feel like it was social issues. It was whatever was going on during the time. Yeah, sometimes y'all go too deep into one subject, but the way y'all disagreed and the different co-hosts you guys, like, I just loved it. And have a wine glass in the hand and let's go.
Listen, I gotta have a wine glass regardless. I don't care if it's Let's Talk.
Hey man, what are you drinking? Well, that's a champagne flute. Okay, well, she's a mom, y'all. She's a mom. But what's in there?
Right now I'm drinking Amsterdam. You ever had that?
No, it sounds cheap. What is it? Where can you get that?
Yo, I cannot stand you. So, no, I'm just drinking some Amsterdam with a chaser. Yeah, nothing.
Girl, I got nervous, girl. You have been putting milk, honey, cheese, and butter on your eyes. I was like, girl, what did she put in this cocktail? So you're gonna start talking about your life.
So
Your
it's gonna
vlog
be
series
more
vlog.
so. I'm gonna be a little more personal. I don't feel like I was that personal on my channel, like
You
far
don't
as
think so?
myself. No, I don't. I never really talked about like the things I share with you or things I shared tonight, like the whole breakup and stuff like that. And I feel like a lot of people always asking me questions like, you know, how did you know that was your husband? How did you know you should have got back with him? How do you know he was the right person? Like, it's always like questions. And even with just being at work, working in healthcare, when I'm going into people's rooms, working with them and they get to know me, they love like asking me questions and hearing my advice and stuff like that. So, and I remember it was one young girl, she's like in her early 20s, and she was just asking me like, what's the hype of marriage? Like, why do people want to be married? And she was saying how her boyfriend, who was in jail, you know, wanted her to marry him, but she wasn't ready. And I feel like, you know what, instead of me just giving all these people advice, let me use my platform to like motivate young women out there.
You're gonna pay me for this. Go to my channel,
No,
okay? Take your
seriously, like, I'm
medicine,
proud of
okay?
it. Like,
Sit
I'm proud
back.
of it.
I'm going to pump you with two cc's of okay, and then go to my channel after this.
No, dead serious. Like, oh, you want to know? Oh, go to this link right here. Everything is right there. No, dead serious. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I want to do like wife talk. This is going to be called wife talk. It's going to be every Wednesday, starting November 4th. So next Wednesday would be the very first episode, and every other episode, I'm gonna feature Monty. And I'm very excited.
It's going to be a why every other episode. Is he going to do his own segment too? Because I mean, we need to hear both sides of the story.
No. It depends on the topic. Where we may need his perspective on things. So that's
we
why
may need his perspective.
Well, I know some people will want like
I need a marriage like that. If he needs to come, he can come. Okay.
And plus, like Lamont, he don't like the spotlight. Like he's not into, you know, being on camera and stuff like that. Like I literally had to beg him to do it.
You could have fooled me. Now the girl loves a camera.
No,
okay. Now he's gonna give you the shine because you are the star and the celebrity. But I saw his Instagram. The girl loves a camera. He loves a camera. Okay.
Yeah, he be fronting.
He loves a camera. He loves a camera.
He loves happy that I asked him to do it. Like he loves
it. Now he want to front for you. Oh, do I have to? Well, let me get ready. I already picked up my outfit because I knew you was gonna ask me because I don't want to do this. Okay, just ready, already prepared.
Yeah, so it's gonna be, you know, everything related around like relationships and marriage, and just letting people know that marriage is a really beautiful thing, despite what's going on in like social media, all the celebrities, and you feel like, what's the point of marriage? Ain't nothing but a paper. Like you see that a lot. Like a lot of people are not taking their marriage seriously. So I want to like reverse it to let people know, like, no, this can happen, and it's, you know, it's a beautiful thing. And then
or maybe y'all don't need to get married. Why? First of all, what is this? Love after lockup? You should have told her, girl. First of all, you know, get married if you feel like it's right, and you know, if you feel like you should be getting married in prison or someone who's in prison, girl, and this is what you want for your future, then you do that. Okay, now sit back. I'm gonna pump you with 2 cc's of Zapasafran and go to my channel. Click subscribe.
Yeah, so that's basically, so you guys can look out for that, which is November 4th. So it's gonna be
Is that everything, or is there gonna
no,
be?
I'm gonna be. I'm like I said, I always want to like continue vlogging. I'm gonna do more vlogs with my family, and I'm gonna do like reviews. Like I said, I was gonna do the black seed oil review. I like to do like reviews on different products that I use. And if I get
you did an unboxing video.
If I get Nicole stuff, I would definitely do a review on that too, because I'm gonna order some tonight.
You gotta pay, okay? And it was expensive, but I enjoy not standing because at this point I felt like I clicked the largest one of all of the other ones. And I couldn't remember what I purchased. She was like, look, I'm just gonna give you ordered a large this, large that. I said, girl, just send them to me, okay? Do whichever one you want to do large. I'll smell like whatever it's supposed to be. Like I need the cream. Like I really just need the cream. You're giving me too much credit. I don't know which buttons I clicked. You select and just send me them. But I did like your unboxing videos. I liked when you did maybe your daughter's too old for this now, but I did like when you guys did like challenges or tags. Those were cute.
Like more stuff like that, like with my family involved. Just stuff around.
This could be a family channel.
No, not a family.
Those girls make money.
Yeah, they do.
But nigga, not in this for the money. Yeah. So we're the Tatiana Michelle or the Tatiana Michelle TV channel.
Tatiana, yes.
It will be every Wednesday, starting November 4th. That will be the premiere of the newest episode of Wife Talk. sometimes featuring a husband.
Mhm.
And that's going to be every Wednesday. And then is there a regular
Far as the other videos?
Yeah.
So my goal is to I want my uploads to be Sunday, Monday.
They'll keep you accountable. Now these people will attack.
So listen, I eventually I want to put out 3 videos a week. But starting next month, I'm gonna just do the wife talk every Wednesday and slowly try to like do the vlogs and do the reviews.
This every Monday.
But this every Monday. So every Monday, I will let you guys know what the episode is gonna be for that Wednesday. So that's how we're gonna do that. But right now, it's just gonna be every Wednesday with the wife talk Wednesday videos, and then of course I'm gonna add to like Sundays and Fridays. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have faith.
Make sure all the little busy blue is watching. Make sure y'all go over to Tatiana Show TV. And if you like, what I'm saying, you feel like you're interested, then subscribe, turn that bell on.
First of all, be careful what you ask for because the busy bees are very vicious. Ghost said, don't make it a family channel. Okay. You know how I get
it. I agree. I wasn't thinking about my family don't even want to do it anyway. I had to literally beg them.
That's interesting to see you around. I want to see that, and they speed it up 2 times. And they were watching you run around the house trying to get people to get into the video. I would watch that. It's like, oh, this is so pathetic. Oh, but I'm excited. And I always try to get you to do hard dates so that way I can call you out on them.
I know that's why you said that. Like, what other days the videos coming out?
Just see that dance she did. She did the Macarena. She did a salsa. I was like, okay, the other dates. And she's like, well, eventually. Okay, girl, come on, give me other dates, something in the future, near future.
I cannot stand.
We're all rooting for you, y'all. Put your B's in the comments for Tatiana Michelle. And the blessings. Make sure you go over there and follow Tatiana Michelle TV every Wednesday. They'll be going wife talk. On my channel, you can expect us to be here every Monday. And we are going to be, can I ask you a question where we're going to be diving deep? Now that we've caught up with each other's lives, I feel there's a lot of stuff that we did not say and we did not dive into.
But that's for other topics every Monday. Like, that's how you know this is going to be juicy. Okay, juicy.
So make sure you check in with us and tune in every Monday over here. We are going to be doing, can I ask a question? We're going to try to keep it down to 1.5 hours max. So that you all can, really finish out your Monday at the beginning of your weeks. You can also catch me on Tuesday talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac with Jolene. On every Saturday, you sip tea with me and Jolene. And we just talk about whatever craziness is going on. Okay. And we still got some drama for that other stuff. I'm still talking about Big Brother. I'm going to be doing a video about the recap, but I'm going to do a recap of the recap for y'all hoes. Okay. I am going to be uploading my what's it, Amazing Race video. It was a lot, girl, and I felt like I learned about new characters in episode 2. They're doing too much. Okay. And then clearly I'm going to be doing our Love After Life After Lockup updates. Major thank you to Sherelle's World for bringing me onto that platform, and then all of the people who have come here from there, and even Kathy, who brought me the mic coming from that channel. We really appreciate you. We won't be able to do this without the support of all of you all watching this. So make sure that you like, comment, tell us how much you like us, hate us, give us life advice, put it all down there. Now I read the comments. I do read the comments, and if you want to get feisty and froggy, girl, jump, because I'm ready. I got the papers. And then make sure you share this out on your Twitter or your Facebook. Make sure you share it, yes. I think this is going to be something that's different that you haven't seen from us, or at least from me before. We're not going to get personal. I'm busy blue. But we definitely are about to talk. And when me and Todd get together, because this is preliminary. Okay, y'all can wait to episode 2 or 3. Y'all can be like, what, you don't want to miss it.
Yes. I'm so excited. Every Monday, y'all. See y'all next Monday.
Yes. So you guys, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate every single one of y'all spending the time with us. I hope you guys have had a cocktail and have learned something about us. This is where we're starting. Okay. So episode 2, we'll try to get you guys information for that. I want to say at least Sunday, Saturday, topic at least. And then you'll know for everything about everything that morning. Make sure you go to Cold by Cold and get you guys some natural oils and some creams. These smell so good. It's on time. The girl packages it up for you. Okay, she gives you a little note, little letter. Support a black business and a single mother. Okay. It's a inside joke today. I'll tell y'all episode 2. But single mother. And it smells really good. And you know what? To be honest, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all see me sweating with this olive oil because I just got this today. Okay. And so I'm really excited. And if you put in a discount code Busy Blue, you will receive 15% off on your total purchase. Y'all support me, support her. We really appreciate it. Todd, any closing words? You look good.
Thank you, boo. No, you guys, just want to say thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Like he said, every Monday will be here at 7 p.m. And make sure you guys go to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification button to be tuned into Wife Talk every Wednesday. If you want to know any advice on relationship, dating, marriage, all that good stuff, I got y'all covered. And leave comments below. Let us know how you guys feel about tonight's episode.
Yeah, should she wear this hairstyle again? I liked it.
You like it?
Y'all put in milk and macaroni and cheese and onions on your face to make
sure. Oh yeah, make
sure
y'all do that under your eyes. Let me know. You know.
Yeah, so show us your throw up concoction and put it under your eyes and tell us what it looked like.
Oh, maybe scrub because you know it could leave a little stain. You gotta
see, don't listen to her, y'all. First of all, there's so many steps she's skipping, and all in all, she like a black sea more than anything else. So, y'all, see y'all next Monday.
All right, y'all. See y'all later.